Senator Sen.Agbo in an exclusive interview on New Year celebration with the Mirror TV and Co. Sit up and watch. As he pointed out the facts in the state of the nation, COVID-19 is not killing Africans in reality.
People a happy new year, and I wish all EBONYI people and Nigerians a happy new year. My number one message to our people, both EBONYI people and Nigerians, is to embrace God. Embrace God. Embrace God. God is real. Heaven is real. Hell is real. And God is the solution to every difficulty, every challenge. God is the solution. You can see that the Western nations predicted that most of Africans were going to die of COVID. But you can see that Africans are not dying of COVID because Africans rely on God. The civilized, much more civilized countries, the advanced countries, they rely on science. But Africans rely on God. COVID is not killing Africans in reality. I'm not dismissing science. I believe in science. But I'm telling our people, EBONYI people, Nigerians, and the whole world to embrace God. Because the world is becoming more and more difficult for people to live in. Economies are becoming more biting, hunger, deaths everywhere, killing and destruction. So the only way is to find refuge in God. My second message to EBONYI people and to Nigerians is for you, for everybody to be of help to the other person. People are in need, people are in desperate need. The economy of Nigeria has become so biting to the people. Rice has become a luxury. The normal staple foods that are used to be common have become luxury. You need huge quantity of money to be able to purchase them, and yet that money is not to be seen anywhere. In this very Christmas, for the first time in history, ordinary chicken was sold at 10,000 naira. Chicken, one chicken that used to sell at 2,000 naira, they sold at 10,000. And there was no money anywhere to purchase them. So you wonder how people were able to celebrate this Christmas. Many didn't. So it becomes a responsibility upon people to rise up and help their neighbors. A lot of people are suffering. Rice has become a luxury. Our normal staple foods has become luxury. Protein is no more available, not only for the poor, it's becoming unavailable even for the average person. If a chicken that used to be sold at 2,000 naira is now selling at 10,000, 9,000 naira, then protein is no more available even to an average person. So whoever has any advantage, any level of privilege, opportunity over the other person should make himself an instrument of relief for his neighbor. Let people seek out for the poor. Don't wait for them to come to you. Seek out for people who are in need. Help them with the much you have. Don't wait until you get excess. Whatever help you render out of excess you have is not a help. It's because you have excess that you do not need. But the one that God reckons for you is the one you will miss when you remove it and give to the other person. The one that will bite you, the one you will feel the impact when you give it out to the other person that is in need. And that is the kind of thing we need today. Everybody should rise up to give to the other person. The crisis of hunger, the crisis of need, the crisis of want is becoming critical. Then when it comes to youth, day before yesterday, a very landmark event was held in this compound here. The youths of Ugbo, I organized a seminar on them, on entrepreneurship, on Igbo enterprising spirit. And all the people that came confessed that this was the greatest thing that has happened in the history of our people. That was just the day before. Everybody that attended that program, thousands of them, their life, I believe, has been changed, because that is what they are confessing, that from what they have heard that day, their lives have changed. And everybody is going back to start organizing himself, whether government employment comes or not, whether government help comes or not, that they are going to organize themselves on the platform of what they have heard, and become enterprising and become successful people. That is what we are doing about our lives. My first advice is for people to support the government of the day. To tell you the truth, I'm an apostle of the current administration in Ebonyi State. I love the government, I love the governor. Why? Because he has set up a new narrative. He has set up a new model of development in the state. Every leader has a high side and a low side. For you to love a leader, you must pick up a particular point based upon which you love him. And to tell you the truth, I love this governor because for whatever reason, he has sincerity of heart to develop the state, and he has really developed the state. He has set up a standard of leadership based upon which future leaders of this state are going to be measured. It is either you meet up with the standard Engineer Dave Umahi have set and possibly progress beyond that, or you fall below that and fall into a state of ridicule because you were not able to perform. So he has set a standard by which future leaders of this state are going to be measured. So I encourage people to support this government and the governor and trust him. I heard him the other day during the state Thanksgiving service. He says that his successor will emerge through prayers. So people should start praying. Because whatever leader that comes out of God's own choice certainly is going to be the best leader for the state. So, my advice to the people for now, irrespective of the transition, is that based on the precepts the governor has set up, that his successor and other leaders will emerge through prayers, then Ebonyi people should start praying and tell God to make a choice for them, a good choice for that matter, for them. And I believe with sincerity of purpose, God will make the choice.
Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, The Mirror TV on YouTube, DMC TV and Co. on Facebook page, The Mirror on Facebook. We give you the latest info on project work, documentary, politics, religious and socio-cultural events. Subscribe and follow us on the channel. Thank you and God bless you as you subscribe.